many league goals as, say, Rangers or St Mirren, have conceded more than anyone else in the league. It's an imbalance that Dundee very badly wanted to start reversing today.
Well, Dundee have made 3 changes from the side beaten by St Mirren last Saturday, 2-0. They brought Albert Kidd back into the number 4 position. Brian Scrimmager and Stuart McKimmie come in at number 8 and 10. That means that young Ian Ferguson continues at number 7. He's worn that jersey since the start of the season. He hasn't missed a league game, and in fact is the side's top scorer. Celtic top of the league by 4 points, although they dropped a point against Hibs on Tuesday night. The team is unchanged, and young Paul McStay, who made that marvellous debut at Pittodrie, scoring a goal for Celtic. The under-18 Scottish captain, the McStay family, has strong connections with Celtic, and anybody who's talked about this boy in the past says he must be a star of the future. And the referee from Edinburgh, Douglas Ramsey. That typical little bit of nervous tension as the players prepare to kick off. And certainly the adrenaline must be flowing and coursing through the veins of the Dundee players, with so much being talked this week about the economic background of the club and the necessity to stay in the Premier Division. It really is a big challenge for them, and this is the kind of game they normally rise to. We shall see over the next 90 minutes. Bit of pushing out of thoughts, but the referee waves play on. The whistle goes that time. McAdam coming forward. Tom McAdam, who was injured in midweek but has recovered. And it's a free kick to Dundee, be taken by Bobby McGeechy. Sinclair puts that back, and it's a wild shot there by Stuart McKimmie. One of the youngsters in the side. They have 3 teenagers up front: Ferguson, McKimmie and Ray Stephen. Nice touch on there by MacLeod, and there's a marvellous chance. McGarvey going in and touched away. There's McStay following up, tries to get a shot round, and Celtic at the corner, but in all honesty, I think McGarvey ought to have put that one away. Good challenge by Celtic, going right forward, and let's say the kind of chance that McGarvey usually snaps up, but he didn't on that occasion. Tries the shot, way out, very ambitious indeed. Danny, who scored a goal the other week for Celtic, and maybe has given him more ambition in that particular area. Well, again, it looked like pushing by McAdam. Mr. Ramsey was right in the spot. Celtic getting these midfield balls with ease now. Tommy Burns. That's a good tackle, though, by Scrimmager, giving good support. Reid has time to turn. Content to do that. MacLeod swivels on it. Well, that's good play by McCluskey. There's MacLeod with the support. And that was the kind of path that Celtic can be very menacing on. The quick 1-2 is good support from MacLeod, driving forward with McCluskey. The third time that's happened. Up goes Eric Sinclair, who's very good in the air. Distributes the ball very well, both by head and foot. On to Danny Cameron. Wanted a 1-2, didn't quite come. Easily mopped up by Dom Sullivan. McGarvey shielded it very well. He was under pressure and still is. Free kick comes. Could hardly argue with that. Tries to find Burns with a dummy though. McGarvey, cute on his turn. He's looking very sharp this afternoon. Well, that's a nice, neat, swirling drive there by young McStay. Last week he scored a very clever goal against Aberdeen, coming in from midfield, snatching his opportunity, sweeping it in. Good alert player. Looked as if that was falls straight to McKimmie. Well, that's a beautiful goal. MacLeod, 1-0. Sweetly driven, to the delight of the Celtic support in the background. Murdo MacLeod and the man behind it, McStay, who delivered that pass immaculately. Held it judiciously, slipped it forward, and that is a very acute angle to score from, but wasn't it sweetly taken? With only 9.5 minutes gone, 1-0. Sinclair. Roy Aitken comes right across, not wanting to give Sinclair any latitude at all. Up and under and well over the bar. Hoisted well up, Cameron a bit confused by it. Celtic that goal up now, the wind at the backs, playing down the slope, everything against Dundee. Cameron, easy ball. Looks as Kidd went down, and Ferguson runs, does that very neat turn. Sinclair with a chance, and he can't put it away. He looked very awkward about that. Good play by Ferguson all the same, away in the right. The way he turned on it and swept it across, it was knocked back there to Sinclair, and he was all arms and legs and no ball. It's McCluskey. Just kept in. That'll be a corner. George McCluskey, who's been in the wars, changed his shorts and will now take the corner kick. Looking immaculate. It's a far post one. McAdam is up. Sullivan waits to drive it in, and he does, and there's a deflection. And that could so easily have drifted into the corner of the net. Corner kick. Blair positively away. Double-handed one. That Dundee defence doesn't look at all confident at the moment. Hooked away by Ray Stevens. He's come right across to the right side of his defence from the left side where he's been playing up front. A brilliant dummy there by McGarvey. That's a good-looking ball, and Blair confident with it. McGarvey really stretching this defence with his pace and sudden changes of direction. Sinclair again trying to find Ferguson. Kidd. Reid. Driven away by Aiken. That's a free kick. McGarvey was caught that time, but the tackle was late. The referee warns him. So Aiken takes it, driving McCluskey away to the left. Beautiful nutmeg, wants to chip in, that's a great ball. Excellently saved. And both McGarvey and McCluskey quite excellent in the way they've been turning today. Aiken, rather loosely down there, but McAdam stepped in smartly. Sinclair. Picks up again. Ferguson. Well, it was the right kind of ball, cutting it away from the goal line. And Dundee get the corner kick. Kidd on that far side. Almost very temptingly in corner. Just knocked away. Seemed to take his eye off and lose concentration in the final second, and that's a fine ball. Just beyond Burns though. Allowed it to go across, and there's his characteristic little shuffle, and he gets a corner kick. He does a kind of scissors movements of the leg, Tommy Burns. Sometimes he can leave a defender behind doing it. Just didn't quite get clear that time. McGarvey with it. Easy one for McGeady, but MacLeod, good driving shot. Well, MacLeod made that look rather simple, but it was an awkward ball. He didn't really have enough room for himself as the ball came to him to make it as venomous as he probably would have liked, but there was plenty dig behind it nevertheless. Now Burns takes this one. There's a McGarvey. The bounce beat him. It just came too early for him. On it drives to Ferguson, who did get the touch again. Danny McGarvey. Right away back there by McAdam. Tommy Burns pushes it too far as scrimmager, and he claimed the throw. The linesman decided it's Dundee's. And there goes the halftime whistle. Celtic had a lot of the play in that half. Some delightful play by the front runners, McGarvey and McCluskey in particular. The way they've been able to bring the ball down and turn has always caused confusion in the Dundee defence, but there's only one goal in it. That goal delightfully struck home by Murdo MacLeod after having been set up by young Paul McStay. Nice, clean, swift hit. But oh dear, Dundee really ought to have put the ball in the back of the net and got the equaliser 2 minutes later, when that ball was slipped forward to Sinclair, and he got all fankled. And the score remains with Celtic looking as if this game will not get out with their reach. And Dundee, as Celtic start the second half, will simply have to exploit the strong wind that they've got now. They played with very early enthusiasm, mostly outnumbered as Celtic in their attacks, as Celtic seemed to take a strong grip of the game midway through that first half. And a problem for Dundee. It's all or an uphill struggle for them. That's McGarvey. Beautiful ball inside. That's MacLeod again. Almost from the same angle he scored that goal from. McCluskey. Glennie didn't miss it that time. Here's Aiken. It's wide. Danny McGarvey. Nice, neat little nudge forward. Look at the turn of McGarvey again. First to the right, then the left. Crooked away there by McKimmie. Danny Cameron was there. MacLeod can't get hold of it. McStay playing right in the middle of that midfield area, stroking the ball about neatly. It's McGarvey. Hesitated, couldn't get his cross in, and still Celtic have it though. Dundee are simply knocking the ball back to the Celtic defenders, and back it comes towards their penalty area. Very slack, and Blair, the goalkeeper, looked as if he might come out at first, hesitated, and that's pushed over for a corner. Burns. A lot of curl in it. Roy Aiken tries to get there. Burns again. Made that a little bit obvious. That was Dom Sullivan. That's a good long ball, and Burns gets in there almost and gets a second effort at it. Feels for a penalty. Just held back desperately by the Dundee defence. And Tommy Burns looked as if he would push that away. Well, MacLeod, often he does that. Giving Dundee the initiative, and there's nobody there. They simply do not have players coming forward quickly enough. That's McStay. That could be a good ball. The wind pulls it back slightly. You can see the intention of it there. Now Cameron. McCluskey goes with him. That's Cameron. Fleming picks it up. Stephen, a good run by Fleming. Now can he get the turn? He can't. It's a goal kick. Bit of confusion between Glennie and McGeechy. McCluskey is very wide. That surely is a free kick. Tommy Burns will take this and drift it in with that left foot of his. There's the curl, but not a Celtic player near it. Fleming. Remember Fleming from the Kilmarnock days. He went down to England to Sheffield, didn't really knock it off there, and he's back here at Dundee. Solid, dependable player. Here's Stephen. Nicely flicked by Fleming, and Ferguson just keeps it in. Looking for support in that penalty area. Scrimmager goes there. MacLeod, and that'll be taken away by McCannaman. The boot was up high. The scissors kick, and that will not do. The referee said that is a free kick. Here's Reid. still only one goal in it, and although Celtic have had superior advantage in terms of possession and getting into the area where they could conceivably make chances to score, they haven't put it away except once, and that leaves the game always in a delicate balance. The Dundee supporters beginning to sing heartily again, perhaps realizing that a lot of the sting has gone out Celtic. They've had so much of this first half. This 20 minutes of the second half has belonged almost entirely to them, and yet they've done nothing in front of goal. Murdo will take that and say thank you to boot. The voices of Dundee swelling up as McStay goes in. McLeod comes back very well, but only gives it away now. What can McCluskey do? Will he drive it? There's the line. There's a cutback. There's a good goal. The second one by MacLeod. Murdo MacLeod, his second of the match with 22 minutes gone, and all the grafting done by McCluskey. The ball given away in the first place. McCluskey going towards the line, deciding to take it himself and get as close as possible, and that was a textbook cutback, smartly prodded away. McStay with the neatest of touches. Now, Mackie getting right beyond reach. Cross goes McAdam, and that will be a corner kick. Notice as soon as Mackie had got the stride going and gone beyond read, that McAdam was over very quickly. That was good cover. Mackie with it, curls away. Stephen can't turn on it. Now look at all this. McGarvey must get it. There's a great chance for number 3, and he takes it delightfully. Delightfully taken. Now look at the way this Dundee defence was spread. 28.5 minutes gone, and McGarvey had that long run towards the keeper. It never is easy. The keeper trying to narrow the angle, but look at that lovely touch round, a little bit of swerve. 3-0. There may be more to come to.
The expression nutmeg was, well, watch carefully. Well, George is an explosive kind of player, runs very fast and very aggressive when he gets going, but with subtle touches like that. Showed a lot of them today. That Madeira was a nutmeg, and the cross beautifully saved there. Brave save by the keeper. What I liked about him today was his running on both sides of the park. Shielded the ball well, showed a lot of determination, quite apart from the skill, and always created danger. Once again, foiled by the goalkeeper. But look at the foraging work in the goal that he laid on from Murdo MacLeod. He sells a most beautiful dummy here, goes to the line, has it under control, and the finishing touch beautifully pushed away.